Just so everyone knows, I'm going to start screen sharing to Facebook. So I'm going to record this and I'm going to screen share to Facebook, just so you know. So if you don't want your video shared, please close your video so people can't see you.
Makai mì đấy. Mau bạn đi xin bạn nhỉ?
Lisa? Hi,
Yes.
Lisa.
Yes?
I have heard, I hear piano music background.
Yeah,
You have opened it. Very nice.
Oh,
I like it.
actually, Kathleen, who is the co-host, she has it playing. So, but yeah, it's just while we wait. So thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just gonna wait a couple more minutes.
Hey.
We'll just wait one more minute.
You're fine. Lisa, I hear some participants said you are beautiful. Some participants said you are beautiful. Yeah.
All participants are beautiful.
Yeah. Sia. Hi, nice to meet you.
Hello.
Very good to see you. Yeah. Hello. I'm sorry.
Stop you
are very adept in this class.
Đi cả xem mà nhà bây giờ đôi chị mà đẹp nào.
2 seconds. My computer is being a little bit slow today.
Lisa ဒီမဲ့ဒီပုံစံငယ်ငယ်လေးနဲ့ချောတယ်တော့
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Hey, bao giờ đấy là bà cha này mà. Hey. Ok rồi nó. Đi mà hỏi là.
Hey, my apologies. My internet's being a bit slow. I might try
It's okay.
to, let's see.
Đúng rồi.
Hello, Lisa.
Con.
Aux input mode. Hello, Lisa.
မကြက်
Hello, how are you?
I see
နဲ့
you
လည်းမလို့လားနဲ့အိတ်တော်မှာ
on Facebook. How do you post it?
Okay. So,
Yeah.
hello to everyone. Good evening. Today we are doing scanning and skimming. So we're going to be looking at active reading strategies, and one of those, not so much the active reading, but before you do, or how you decide to do the active reading, is around scanning and skimming. As I mentioned already, this is currently also live on Facebook, and it is being recorded and will be posted to YouTube. So if you have any issues with your video being shown, just close your video so that no one can see it. Okay, so let's look at our objectives. So participants
participant will be able to
will be able to scan text to find information quickly and skim texts to define the main idea. So let's first look at some community guidelines. So first of all, we are happy to have everyone here. Please make an effort to arrive on time. But if you are late, that is okay, and please just join in as things kind of go. Oh, and we do start a few minutes afterwards, just to give time for everyone to arrive. But this is a big one. Can you mute yourself when you're not talking? So I have some background noise. I can also mute everyone. So please mute yourself when you're not talking, but remember to unmute yourself when you do want to talk, because we want to be able to hear everyone. And when you do talk, please speak loudly. There is pre-class interactive self-paced slides. I included those in the first email I sent out, and then I will also put them in the Google Classroom. This will, and also I will send out an evaluation form at the end of class. Just so everyone knows, I noticed, I think there's more people here than registered, so, or filled in the application form. So just so you know, I only send the feedback form to those who have filled in the application, because those are the only people that I know of who are here. So if you don't fill in the application, then I won't send you the feedback form, and then I can't get feedback. So I would appreciate if you do fill in the application form, so that I know who has signed up to for the class. If you have any questions or technical issues during the session, please email us at info.hett@gmail.com. So just in case people don't...
Hey, you know the
Just in case people don't know, my name is Lisa Vance. I will be leading this training or class. Kathleen, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Kathleen. I'm an English and Spanish teacher located in the United States.
Oh, very cool. Okay,
Good.
thank you very much.
My name is Ong Jomian. I am in Myanmar.
Nice to meet you. Okay. So we don't have time to introduce everyone because there's about 18 people in here, and I tried before and it just takes too long, so my apologies. So we're going to be looking, like I said, at scanning and skimming. So we're going to do a show of thumbs, how well you can scan or skim. So this means not at all, a little bit, and you're very good at scanning and skimming. So how good are you at scanning and skimming? On the count of 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Most people kind of in the middle. A few people have their camera closed. Okay, cool, very cool. So what is scanning? Can someone tell me what it means to scan?
I think the reader trying to know the specific information of the writer by making particular reading through the text.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. So yes. So it means when you quickly move your eyes across a page to find specific information in a text. So you're like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? You do not have to read every word. You're only looking for keywords. And why is scanning helpful?
Can get specific information in a very short time.
Yes, yeah. Okay. So scanning is helpful in research because it allows you to quickly find facts in an article, look for specific quotes to support your claims, and compare multiple sources to see if they agree or disagree. If you're doing research, if you're doing a literature review, it doesn't make sense to read every article for your literature review in depth. So you want to be able to scan for the information that you need. So I need this piece of information, or I need this piece of information. Okay, and what is skimming? What does it mean to skim?
I think reading for gist.
Yes, good. Exactly that. So reading for gist.
Yes.
Can anyone tell me what reading for gist means, just in case someone doesn't know the word gist?
If you want to get a general idea, we can skim.
Yes, yeah, definitely. So reading only parts of an article instead of reading the entire article. And it's used to learn the main idea of a text without needing to read every single word. So you do not need to look for specific information. Instead, you want to get a general idea in a short amount of time. So you're kind of reading it quickly to get the main idea or the gist. So why is skimming helpful? Why is skimming helpful?
know the general idea English.
So it can save you a lot of time, so you can read quickly for just the main idea. It helps you decide whether or not an article is related to your research. So you can just look at an article quickly, and you do not need to read the whole article if it's not related to your research. And after you've skimmed an article, you will know if it is worth reading. So you can skim it quickly and know if you should include it in your literature review or not. Okay, so you will see a poll on your screen. I want you to either click scanning or skimming. So which one do you think it is? You'll have about 30 seconds to 1 minute to answer the question.
Okay.
So your name on a list. Would you need to scan or skim? I'll give you 1 minute to answer. I think there's still a few people who haven't answered. Okay, 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the majority of people wrote scanning. Oh, some people are a bit loud. Make sure to mute yourself unless you're saying something. Just because everyone can hear it and it's quite loud. So it is correct. It is scanning. So excellent job. Okay, second one. A flight on an arrivals board in the airport. So if you're at an airport, it has all those dates and times of the different flights. So when they all are. Is that scanning or skimming?
You're like scan and skin ကိုမေးနေတာဘယ်လိုဆိုရင် scan လုပ်မလဲဘယ်လိုဆိုရင် scan လုပ်မလဲအဲ့လိုမေးဥပမာကယထာဘုရားတစ်ခုမှယထာထွက်မဲ့အချိန်ကိုသိချင်သူတို့က scan လုပ်မှာလား scan လုပ်မှာလား
Excuse me, Lisa.
Yes.
ခေမကြီးဆိုညီမလေးဟို mute လုပ်ထားပေးပါညီမလေးအတန်အထွက်နေလို့ teacher ပြောနေတာ
Okay. 5 more seconds. Okay. I'm gonna finish it there. Okay, so people said skimming. So actually it is scanning because you're looking for a specific flight. So if your flight, you know it is at 2 p.m. You might be looking for what flight is at 2 p.m. And then, or what is your flight called or where is it going? You're scanning for your flight number or the time of your flight or the gate that you have to go to. So you're scanning it. Okay, next one. The main idea of an article. Is that scanning or skimming? Which one does it involve? Waiting for a few more answers from people. Give you another 5 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna end the poll there. Okay, so the majority of you said it's skimming, and that is correct. So you're reading quickly for the main idea. That's skimming. Okay, let's do the next one. The date of someone's birth. So maybe there's a paragraph and it lists someone's date of birth. Or maybe even someone's birth certificate or ID card. Does that need scanning or skimming? The date of someone's birth. Okay, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, oh, this one was close. So I would still say scanning. So I would go with majority scanning. So you're looking quickly for specific information. So looking quickly for specific information. Okay, a specific quote. Is that scanning or skimming? So remember, scanning is about something specific, skimming is about the main idea. So scanning is specific, skimming is main idea. Still 2 more people that can vote. Okay, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the majority is correct. It is scanning, so you're looking for a specific quote. We have 2 more left. The topic of an article, is that scanning or skimming? So remember, scanning is specific, skimming is bigger, main idea. The topic of an article. Oops. Ah, don't know what I did there. My apologies. Okay. So the majority is correct. It is skimming. Okay, last one. A general idea of what is happening in the world when reading a newspaper. Is that scanning or skimming? Okay, 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I would say this is actually more scanning, but I do understand the skimming because you're looking for kind of the main idea, but you'd probably be looking for like specific information. Okay, so that's all for the poll. So let's look at how to skim. So to skim, you should read the title and headings of the article. You should read the introduction, and then maybe you can read the topic sentence or first sentence of every paragraph. Pay attention to charts and figures because they can give you lots of information in a short kind of space. And also notice any words that are in italics or bold. Also read the conclusion. So if you have an article, like a journal article, if you read the title, the headings, introduction, conclusion, topic, sentences, and you look at the charts and figures, you'll know most of the information that you need about that journal or that article. So here are some examples. So this is Makerspaces in First Year Engineering Education. So that's the title, so you can read the title. Headings. So you have an example of a heading here. You can tell that these are important words because they're separated off and kind of listed. This is the topic sentence, as it's the first sentence of the paragraph. Here are some charts and figures, so that will give you a lot of information about what the article is about, and then also the conclusion. So if you read the conclusion, that will also give you a lot of information. So those are that's kind of how to skim if you look at those different sections. So if you want to read it quickly to kind of get the main idea. Okay. You will see an article on the screen. Skim the article as fast as you can and then type the main idea in the chat box. So the chat box here. So you type it here. And I'll give you maybe about 3 minutes to do that. Okay. So skim this article and write the main idea. What is the main idea? Maybe one sentence explaining the main idea. Anyone else? More people you can all write an answer. Good. Maybe a little bit more than just technologies. What about technologies? Yeah, I would get a bit more detailed. What is kind of good? Anyone else? Good. So remember, you can read it all. That's still okay if you want to read it all, but just read it very quickly. So, and focus on the topic sentence and the conclusion sentence. Good. Okay, how many people have answered? Let me just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I'll give you 1 more minute. Okay, good. So most people did read about technology. The only thing is that I did that no one really touched on is about the driving laws and how laws have not been able to keep up with the new technology for cars. So it kind of especially talks about that in the conclusion. So we're talking about how driving laws need to adapt and keep up, or are having a hard time keeping up with new technologies for cars. Hey, good job. But everyone kind of got that it was about technology and about cars. So excellent job. Okay, this one, I'll give you about 3 minutes. So what is the main idea of this paragraph? And put it in the chat box. So what is the main idea of this text? Okay, good. Anyone else? Good. Anyone else? Excellent. Good, excellent. Yeah, I'll give you 1 more minute to answer, if you'd like to answer. Good. Good. Okay, good, excellent job. Good. So yes, I would say the main idea of this paragraph is around card games, and the popularity of card games, or how widespread card games have become. Okay, so excellent job. Okay, how to scan. So first, if you want to scan, you need to determine what information you are looking for. Are you looking for a date, a name, a specific topic, specific piece of information? So what are you looking for? So an example might be the year Nelson Mandela became involved in politics. So what year was it? Think about what form the information will take. So if we're looking for the year Nelson Mandela became involved in politics, what form would that take? Can anyone tell me? Would it be a word, a number? Good, you can tell me as well. But yes, in the chat, number. Okay, so then you can also search for words to help you find it. So here, we're looking for when he's involved in politics. So we could search for the word politics, or we can be searching for a number. You can also read headings. How is the information organized? So is it in order of what happened? When did he first get in? Was he first born? Then did he go to university? Then did he become involved in politics? What is the order? You can use your finger as a guide to try and find the information. So when you see a keyword, you can stop scanning and read carefully. So we can kind of do this one together. So I'll kind of annotate it, or I'll use the mouse. So now, so I look. I'm looking for, I'm looking for a date. So here's a date, 1918, but that's when he's born, or number. I'm looking, politics. I keep knocking the slide, my apologies. So I see politics here, and I see a number here. So what year did he become involved in politics?
1942.
Yes, good, very good. So you can mark the text or make a note so you can find the information again. So if you noticed, I circled it. Oh. Okay. So this is the second activity. You will see an article on the screen. There will be a question about the article. scan the article as fast as you can and answer the question in the chat box. Okay, so the question is, what was the first year cars had Bluetooth capabilities? So write the answer in the chat box. What was the first year cars had Bluetooth capabilities? Good, good, excellent. Good. We'll give everyone about a minute. They wanted to write the answer down. Excellent. Okay, so if you're looking for it, you can scan, you can look quickly. Maybe you're looking for a year, so you're looking for a number. So it's not 1958 because that's seat belts. It's not 1987 because that's wearing seat belts. So 1999. Bluetooth capability, so it's right there. So you can kind of just scan for the information. Next one, what was invented in 1958? Oh. Okay, good. We'll give everyone else about a minute more to find the answer. Good. Okay, so you can look at 1950, what was invented, so you know it's a word, and that it's around 1958. So you can look for a word connected to, or you can look for invented, 1958, and some kind of word around there. So you can just kind of scan. Uh, 1958, invented. So the modern seat belt, so right there. How many cards are in a traditional deck? Can you write in the chat box? How many cards are in the traditional deck? Give people about another minute to answer. Good. So you could look at cards, traditional deck. How many cards is probably a number? So you can scan, looking for a number. So I see I see a number here, and it says traditional card deck. So that's the answer. Where were playing cards invented? So can you scan the information and write in the chat box, where were playing cards invented? That one was fast. Yeah, I'll give everyone about a minute. Good. So you can look for, so you know where were they invented. You're looking for a country or a city or a place, and you're looking for maybe the words invented. Hey, excellent job. Okay, so let's look at some pros and cons. Let's move my things. So let's look at scanning first. So you can tell me verbally for this one, what are some pros of scanning? So we discussed about some pros, but what are some pros of scanning?
We can find what we need quickly.
Good. Anything else?
Get a specific information in a short time.
Yeah, that's probably good for that. Let's look at cons. What are some cons to scanning?
May miss the detailed information.
I'm gonna put may miss other details. Yeah. What else? What are some other cons?
Vocabulary difficulty.
Sorry?
Vocabulary difficulty.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You might have vocabulary difficulties.
Yeah.
I would also say may miss, it says other details, but may miss the main idea. So you might be so focused on the specifics that you miss what the whole paragraph is about.
Yeah.
Yeah, cannot focus on the general ideas. Yeah, so you're too focused, too narrow. Okay, good. So let's look at skimming. What are some pros of skimming?
Get a main idea of an article.
Anything else?
We can summarize in a short time.
Save time.
Okay, good. In the chat box. Good. Get a big picture. I'll add that. Okay, and cons. What are some cons to skimming?
May miss the detailed information.
Anything else? I think that's kind of the main con. Just 1 second. May miss unnecessary information. It might still take time. So yeah, it might still take some time. Takes time to read the whole paragraph. Yeah, so if you're, but you don't have to read the whole paragraph, but maybe to still read the introduction or conclusion, it might take a while. Okay. Just 1 second. Yeah, so it might not be, you have to kind of summarize it, so you can't just find it. I don't know what there we go. The arrows at the bottom weren't showing up for a second. Okay, so that is our class for today. So how well can you scan or skim now? So again, show of thumbs. So not at all, somewhat, and completely. You're very, very, very good at scanning. So somewhere in between on the count of 3. So 1, 2, 3. Show me with your thumbs. Okay, everyone, okay. Looks like people overall are a little bit, understand it a little bit better. Okay, thank you very much. So after this is finished, I will be sending out a feedback form for you to fill in. I will also send out an invitation to join the Google Classroom. All of the slides will be posted in the Google Classroom, and all of the recordings will be posted in the Google Classroom for you to watch. This, as I mentioned, is also live streamed on Facebook, so the video recording will also be on Facebook. And next week's topic is on graphic organizers. If you want to look at the research writing syllabus, you can look in the Google Classroom. Okay. So thank you very much. We have, I think, a couple of minutes. So if anyone has any questions, they can ask them. These are the resources that were used. Any questions? If there are no questions, then thank you very much and goodbye. See you next week.
Bye. Thank you. See you next week.
Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.